Hello again, it's Clarissa, the dietitian from Laurel Heights Christian Health Center and the Jubilee Market Food Prescription Program. Today I want to talk about fiber and one of the most potent sources of fiber, beans. So beans are cheap, loaded with B vitamins, phytonutrients, potassium, magnesium, and iron, and a great source of lean protein. Fiber is present in most plant-based foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. However, most fruits, vegetables, and whole grains will only provide 1 to 3 grams of fiber per serving. With beans, you can get a whopping 5 to 10 grams of fiber per serving. So fiber is extremely important for several reasons. Number one, your digestive health. If you struggle going number 2, you're probably not getting enough fiber from the foods that you eat. Fiber comes from plants, and it's a part of plants that cannot be digested by humans. Since the human body is not going to use the fiber for energy, it's simply additional bulk or roughage that pulls water into the intestines. In very simple terms, fiber helps to wash your insides and keep everything moving. So not only will it help reduce constipation, but it's also going to feed those healthy bacteria in your gut and help reduce your risk for intestinal diseases like diverticulitis and colon cancer. So number 2, heart health. Having high cholesterol is bad for your heart and increases your risk for heart disease. Fiber is going to bind to that bad cholesterol and actually carry it out of the body. Pretty cool, right? So let's look at an example. If you were to eat 1 cup of lentils, your body will absorb 17 grams of protein, less than a gram of fat, and nearly 10 grams of fiber. If you ate just 2 ounces of extra lean sirloin steak, 2 ounces is about the size of this sticky note deck, you would get the same amount of protein in 4 bites, mind you, but 6 times the amount of fat and 0 fiber. So also keep in mind that that fat is going to be that saturated or unhealthy fat. So not only will fiber help reduce cholesterol, studies have also found that fiber reduces your blood pressure. So high blood pressure or hypertension is not a diagnosis to ignore. High blood pressure increases your risk for the 2 leading causes of death in the United States, heart attack and stroke. Number 3, weight loss. So if your plate consists of greater amounts of fiber-rich foods, you're going to consume fewer calories. Fiber will also help you to feel fuller longer. So if you want to eat a lot of food and still lose weight, your plate needs to be full of plants. Number 4, blood sugar control. Whenever fiber is present during digestion, it will help slow the absorption of sugar. So if you're tracking your blood sugars, you may notice that your blood sugar spikes when you enjoy just a small glass of juice or apple juice. However, when you enjoy instead the whole apple, including the skin, your blood sugar will not climb as high, and that's thanks to that fiber. So hopefully now you're convinced that beans and fiber should be included in your routine. So start by replacing meat with beans at least once a week and progress from there. Ideally, beans should be incorporated at least 3 times a week, but there's really no limit if you'd like to include them more. Some patients are concerned that adding beans will increase gas. And that can be true. Fiber intake should be increased gradually so that your gut can adapt. But rinsing beans, especially canned beans, can help not only reduce the salt, but also reduce that gassiness. You might have noticed a gummy residue on the bottom inside a can of beans, and that is a short chain sugar which ferments in the intestines and is responsible for gas formation. So if you're using dried beans, pre-soaking the beans and draining off that water is not only going to reduce your cooking time, but that's also going to reduce gas formation as well. So thank you so much for listening, and enjoy this month's meal kit, the lentil soup, and we'll see you next time. Bye.